On the set.
They'll come out throwing here on first down. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
And that certainly could be a sign of things to come because they're blitzing to start this ball game. And it works for them there as they force the incomplete pass.
Here's 2nd and 10. Back to throw. And his throw here is incomplete. And you look at this defense. They're a unit that struggled some against the run, no doubt, coming in 25th out of 32 teams.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means it's going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap.
On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this pass broken up. And the contact well-timed there, and now 4th down. So on now is the Clemson man, Bradley Pinion, to punt this one away. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. And he is finally forced out of bounds inside the 30-yard line. He had his sights on the end zone, no doubt, but is brought down after a huge return there. And the Cardinals, great field position to start this drive as they take over 1st and 10.
Ready, set. 79 Broncos. Set up.
Richardson looking to throw this. And that's going to be incomplete.
And that's where you're counting on a receiver's size being an advantage. They were hoping he could go up the top of a smaller DB and haul that one in. A good thought, but that time it didn't work out.
2nd and 10. On the handoff, Benson running right. And a strong run there as he'll maneuver his way down inside the 15. 12 yards the pickup, good enough for an Arizona first.
And that's a run that'll energize an offensive line. They'll take that one all day long. Fundamental breakdown by the defense. You've got to be able to make plays on the edge.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Ready. Cougar 19.
Now Richardson going to shift things up. On 1st down, right back to Benson. And power running here down to the 6-yard line. Ball at the 6 here as they work with a 2nd and 2. And he'll be brought down here at the 3-yard line. It's a 3-yard pickup, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
And what a weapon to have when you can use your quarterback as a short yardage runner and pick up 1st downs.
Roll, go!
Benson is in. Touchdown, Arizona. So a good job there, Charles, taking advantage of the short field, and they score first, punching it in on the short touchdown run.
I love the theme there, right? They didn't have to do anything big on that drive. Took advantage of where they were on the field, took it downfield, put the ball in the end zone. The only thing big on that drive, the 6 on the scoreboard.
Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And that makes the score 7-0. So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 30. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. And, Charles, you look at these two teams, and these are those kind of litmus test games in the second half of the season that if you're a coach or a player, you can either really look forward to them or really dread them, depending on your point of view.
And if you're dreading them, you're not going to go very far in the playoffs. You need to look forward to these kind of games because here we got two division leaders, both real contenders for the NFC title. And you're right, you love having easy games on your schedule, but you need some games like this to toughen you up a bit and ensure that you're ready for the shock of playoff football.
They'll look to throw here on first down. Throws right back to London, complete again. It'll be a gain of 5, and it'll be second down. Well, this defense for the Cardinals, they were fantastic a week ago in that win over Houston.
And what I saw on film was a nearly unstoppable pass rush. 5 sacks last week, plenty of hurries given up. So now what do you do on offense? You just max protect, keep everyone in and run the ball, or maybe just 1 or 2 receiver routes in order to try to keep your quarterback upright.
Coming up here looking for 3 yards to pick up the first. On third and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air. And he'll be taken down, but he does have first down yardage. They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains.
I don't care how many times we see it. I still get a kick out of watching quarterbacks and receivers do the pass tree in pregame warm-up. But I always remember that when we go to practices, we see that after practices as well. They really tune it up, don't they?
They tune it up. They know why they do it for these situations. First down.
And they build that trust, and that's why they're able to find him in this type of a situation.
18, Pioneer. Lowry, 70. Buffalo, 18, 79 Bronco. 19, Lion.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Got a man. It's London. And he gets it inside the 35 and just shy of the 30. Consecutive catches for him. That good for 11. From the 32 now. Here's first and 10.
First down, Falcons.
They'll look to throw here. Down the left sideline. And he is into the end zone for a Falcon touchdown. Drake London with touchdown number 12 on the year. And the Falcons are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And we are tied at 7. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. And no thought of bringing this one out. He'll go down to a knee, and they'll begin the drive at the 30. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. And it's intercepted. Picked off by Will Johnson. And the Falcons are going to take over here up near the 40. field position for the Falcons offense as they come up 1st and 10 at the 39-yard line. Now a handoff to start it out. Robinson. And he gets us to the other side of midfield across the 45 before going out. That's a good way to start the drive. 17 yards and a 1st down.
And that last carry will do it. He is officially now the new all-time NFL record holder for most rushing yards in a single season. Historic, unbelievable. What an accomplishment.
And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard. A lot of running backs, a little bit of a disadvantage when you start talking MVP. Might not be the case this year. You think he's got a shot, don't you?
I do. I think he's got more than a shot. But what he's going to need here down the stretch this late in the season, he needs that big closing game, that game that we're all going to reflect on and go, oh, my goodness, did he put up a number, let's say 200 plus?
And he's going to be hemmed in and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
19-18.
Robinson will try to pick it up. And he is going to have a Falcons 1st down by a couple of yards as they're able to convert there on 3rd and 1.
Haven't met a football team yet that runs the ball successfully, that doesn't talk about having an attitude to be a running football team, right? You got to be able to put your nose in there, smell where the 1st down sticks are, and get there.
Hold the ready. 65. 60.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And it's going to be caught downfield by Mooney. And he's finally taken down, and it's a big gain there on what will turn out to be the final play of this 1st quarter. 7-7, our score after 1.
2nd quarter now, Falcon football, as they've got it with a 1st and 10.
Looking to throw.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown.
A great play there with his 13th touchdown of the year and 2nd of the game. And the Falcons have taken the lead. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that makes the score 14-7. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
And a very solid return out across the 45-yard line before going out of bounds.
Now that's the kind of return you're looking for. To get to that spot on the field, that allows you to do a lot of things on offense.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And for this offense, Charles, you got to think kind of crucial here to put something together on this drive, because remember last time out, they threw the interception on the very first play.
And you can't afford to let this defense keep building any more momentum. They're playing awfully well, and they're awfully confident right now. To me, it's time to attack and take some of that momentum back. But make sure you're selective in doing so. Understand where you want to throw the football and make sure it's open before the ball leaves your hands.
Short one here, caught by McBride.
And he's taken down inside the 30. A Cardinal 1st down on a gain of 13.
Okay, break.
Cardinals 1st down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
A give up the middle with Benson.
And they'll get him down inside the red zone at the 14. It's also a gain of 14. 1st down.
On the go.
That's another Cardinals first down.
Seven Pirates.
First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Go.
And Richardson back to throw it. Able to get this one to McBride. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. Trey McBride from 13 yards out. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from drawing level. Extra point by Ryland, up and good. And we are tied at 14. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And that one not returnable, not by a long stretch, over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 35-yard line. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. There have been points on the board. We just saw back-to-back touchdown drives. I love it. I'm high-fiving our statistician, Christian McLeod, and you're angry. You're a defensive guy.
If you met one of my defensive coordinators, God rest his soul, I'm surprised he isn't in this booth right now wanting to really take you on. This is not football the way he sees it. He wants a good old-fashioned kicking game, defense, field position, and we're getting an up and down the field game here.
I'll take it. Where's his tombstone?
Boot Hill, baby.
Second and 6. That's complete to Mooney. So you get 2 yards there on the completion. And now it's 3rd and 4. Hand off to Robinson out of the shotgun. And he's going to have a Falcons first down, although it doesn't appear to be by much. He needed 4, and he got 4 on 3rd down.
A lot depending on the spot there, and he got it. But it wasn't by much, was it? I remember Coach Madden talking about, depending on which foot the official used, that would tell you whether you had the first down or not. You want that upfield foot to be the one that spots the ball, don't you?
And you and I have the luxury of a couple extra views here in the booth, and he did get it, but not by much. Back to Robinson now on first down. And he's got room. Still going inside the 20. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 28th touchdown, drawing level with Sean Alexander for the second most in a single year. And the Falcons have moved out in front. Gonzalez good on the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
At their own 29-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They go play action with Richardson. He finds his rookie wideout from Tennessee. And he'll have it past midfield almost to the 40 before being taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. From Falcon territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line. Richardson. Quick hitter here, it's complete. And they're able to get this one past the 30 to the 25-yard line. But they get 17 more on that one and another first down. He's been the forgotten man in this first half. Not a guy you want to forget. Not only his first catch, first time they've targeted him.
That doesn't make any sense, does it? Because those are the types of plays that he provides. When he does come alive, when they do look his way, not only is it a big catch, it's a first down.
Trying to run inside, but nothing there. Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. The Cardinals hit 10-4 on the year. They've been playing their best football of the year, winners of 4 in a row.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
2 minutes remaining in this first half of football. From the 24 now, here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go, here we go.
Another run here with Benson.
And nothing doing. He's immediately taken down at the line of scrimmage.
It's a loss of a yard, so it's back to 3rd and 10.
Well, coaches stress their defense being physical. They don't just meet the big guys. How about the guys on the outside, the cornerbacks? It's not just their job to patrol the airspace. They can get involved in the run game as well.
Still needing 10 yards. Now it's 3rd down.
Cowboy 80.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson.
And that's not nearly going to be enough. Stopped at the 22, and he needed plenty more.
It's 4th down.
7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Ready.
Going for it on 4th. Here's Richardson.
And it's going to be batted down. It will go the other way with the football. The Cardinals unable to convert there on 4th down. And it'll be a turnover on downs. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well. So that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines, hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field is still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
And showcasing those strong legs on that run, getting through 1 tackle. Now she winds up getting 8 there. Now the Falcons going to use one of their timeouts as the clock shows 50 seconds to play here in half number 1. From the 41, this is 2nd and a yard. He'll look to throw. Short throw caught by Pitts. No gain there, and it's going to bring up a 3rd down.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Here now, 3rd and a yard. Out of the gun, they give to Robinson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down as they're able to convert, albeit not by much, on 3rd and a yard. The Falcons going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they'll stop it with just over 40 seconds to go in the first half. A pair of first downs gives them a 1st and 10 up at the 44. Back to throw here. That's complete to Michael Wilson. And he'll be out just a yard or 2 shy of the 30. Called on a very strong gain of 24. Well, we know he's got the speed there. He needed the speed and the hands. A great catch.
And because of that speed, you have to respect it as a defender. So you have to either play off or make sure you're somehow in contact with him. And he's able to do exactly what you said. Use the speed to his advantage and go up and get the football. That's a big-time play right there.
So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down. 1st and 10 at the 18-yard line.
Robinson with another carry. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. Now a timeout signaled for, and they'll get it with 10 seconds to go before halftime.
2nd and 4.
Second down and 4.
19 Lions. Hawk 70, Hawk 70. 70 Rangers, 70 Rangers. Riggs. Check smash. Check Buffalo 18. Warriors.
He'll drop to throw.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he's able to get this down to the 5-yard line before he's out of bounds.
I haven't met a quarterback yet that didn't enter the league with a massive chip on his shoulder if he wasn't a first-round pick. They want to show the league that they made a big mistake. Determined to get the first down there, no hesitation at all to tuck it and go. I bet he would have tried to run through their entire defense if it meant reaching that marker.
So a capper there to a pretty good first half.
And I love the way that they put a chokehold on the clock and pretty much drained everything before they put the field goal on the board as they headed into the half.
So we've hit intermission. It's halftime. This is the NFL, and it's a presentation of EA Sports.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
It'll be the Cardinals who get the ball first. They trail here as we resume action in the third quarter. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And they're still very much in this game, although they do trail. What's the game plan, Charles, for the second half?
It might be a little counterintuitive because most people will think losing equals passing the ball more, but I'd establish the running game. They kind of went away from it in the first half. I think if they get back in balance, it'll help them when they put the ball back in the air.
That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up third down. We'll see what they have drawn up here. A little bit behind the line. 12 yards needed to gain a first down.
60 Bison, 60 Bison. Ready?
Now it's Richardson. And that will be incomplete. Well, they weren't scared to let it fly, but it falls to the ground and brings up fourth down. Here comes the Cardinals punter now, as he's on to punt for the first time this afternoon. Fielded just inside the 20. Call it 46 yards on the punt, just a single yard on the return as he was covered quickly. And the Falcons will be taking over 1st and 10. About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. They have played so strongly. You look at the scoreboard, you probably, with the way they played, you would think the margin would be a lot bigger, right?
You would, and in your experience, how many times have we run into coaches where they've talked about, hey, we just want to put it in the hands of our defense and have them win the game? In this case,
yeah, not the case.
Not at all. You want to put it in the hands of your offense, but you always feel better about saying defense because you think defense is a constant and offense kind of comes and goes. Today, this game, no, they need their offense to stay on a really hot level.
They've been hot so far.
5 yards. Now it's 3rd and 5.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Out of the gun now on 3rd down. And incomplete on a deep ball.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
Here's Bradley Pinion now, as he'll punt it away for the second time. So a change of possession here on the punt. And the Cards will take over 1st and 10.
Valuable lesson, man. I had to grow up. That's why I never ask for help. I do it for you and do it for myself. I go 0 to 100 real quick.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old-school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now, what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
Completes this one to Thornton. And they work this well upfield across the 45. 22 yards there, a first down.
And the Cardinals, first down. First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
They run over center with Benson.
And he's over midfield and into Falcon territory.
44 yards rushing for him now in the ball game.
That play wasn't quite as big as the play that preceded it, but still, gotta like the way they're moving the football, partner.
Absolutely. Pretty good room to run on that last play.
Yeah, they didn't get a first down, but still, you'll take runs like that each and every time, won't you?
Let's go.
Trying to keep those big legs churning, but he's going to go down in the backfield. 2 yards the loss, and now they go from 2nd and 2 to a tough 3rd and 4.
I see a shake of the head as he gets up, and you've got to imagine he's thinking, guys, you got to help me out. He's hoping his team can read his thoughts because he definitely needs some assistance.
This offense in desperate need of a conversion as they come up on 3rd down.
Here we go. Check. 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal. Ready, right?
After running it, now Richardson will throw it. Yeah, he will go out right near the 35-yard line. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
Well, they certainly had success throughout this contest getting him the ball in the passing game, and there he picks up another first down. Whatever they saw going into this one, they've been able to capitalize on it, and no adjustment has been made to take it away.
60 Eagles. 60 Eagles. Let go.
2 yards the gain on the keeper, and it's 2nd down.
Anytime you decide to use your quarterback as a runner, most of the time when you design a play, you're expected to break a little bit bigger than this one, because when you run him on short gains, your risk-reward and him taking hits, I'm not sure that's the payoff they were looking for.
From the 33, here's a 2nd and 8.
Cougar 19.
Richardson to throw off play action. He's got this downfield to McBride. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. 25 yards that time.
First and goal.
And Richardson going to move him around.
Ready.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. It's a gain of a yard, and it'll set up 2nd and goal.
Not a big run, not an explosive run, but they've held the ball for plenty of plays on this drive. They're just trying to impose their will on the defense right now.
Here's 2nd and goal, operating from the 8-yard line.
Ready.
A give left side for Benson. And he's brought down right at the 5-yard line. Give him 2 on the play.
Sometimes I get caught in hyperbole, but I think they desperately need to punch this one in. They're running out of time.
Yeah, 2-score game, second half. You're down here. This is the time to put it in the end zone.
And not going to get much better than this for an opportunity.
Ready.
Richardson now on 3rd and goal. And it's intercepted at the goal line. Sheds off the tackle. And he'll take this across midfield and inside the 45.
What a stand there defensively. They force the 3rd and goal, force them into what they think will be a passing situation, and then they make sure to lock up all the receivers and come away with the interception. Sounds simple, but that was really well done.
On 1st and 10, it's Robinson. The 20. 5. Touchdown, Falcons. Bijan Robinson with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon. And the Falcons are able to extend their lead in the final seconds of this 3rd quarter. Gonzalez able to tack on the PAT. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17. Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away. And he will be taken down here on the return on what will wind up being the final play of this 3rd quarter. 1 quarter remains here in Week 16. You are watching the NFL on EA Sports. Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started. And their 4-game win streak very much in jeopardy as they go to work here late with a 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. Going right side here, and that's complete. And he'll get this one way up just shy of the 45-yard line. A nice gain of 21 yards.
I can put my defensive cap on right now, and I know they're saying don't give up any big plays now. They've controlled this game throughout, and all they want to do is see it through to the end. I think they let their guard down a little bit with that last completion. Sometimes when you're trying not to give up bigger plays, you don't react as fast as you should on other throws.
Trey Benson, he scored on the ground and through the air. And the Cards have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th. Now Ryland for the PAT. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Makes the score Falcons 31, Cardinals 21. Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So Ryland now following the touchdown, back out to kick it away. And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Well, there are 2 scores on the plus side. Still time here in this 4th quarter, but maybe you start thinking about playing keep away?
Yeah, I think here's the situation. You're not thinking touchdowns anymore. You're just thinking first downs. To keep up with your theme there, playing keep away, first downs, they can't touch the ball.
Look at this, middle of the field, a breakaway. And he will take this all the way down to the Cardinals' 13. Boy, 227 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ballgame. No doubt those are the types of carries they're looking for here, Charles. The lead in the 4th quarter. This is when coaches that have a reliable running game, they breathe a little easier on the sideline.
Yeah, they love the idea that they can take the air out of the football at this point of the game. That means they're really counting on that offensive line, counting on the runners, taking care of the football. Because you're going to tell your quarterback, hey, no time to be a hero. We're not going to throw it here. Just eat up that clock. And if you have the ball, they can't score.
Tracy going to get it on 1st down. And a good job of just fighting through one tackle there to pick up about 3. 2nd down coming up.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
Right back to Tracy. And he'll be brought down right on the edge of the goal line at about the 1-yard line. A gain of 10 as they look to add on to this 10-point lead. A good chance now to put this game on ice. This is 1st and goal. Robinson will score. Touchdown, Atlanta. So the moment is finally at hand. What a season, CD. His 29th rushing touchdown of the year. No one in the history of the NFL has had more in a single season. And congratulations to him. What an achievement.
We certainly have the feeling early in the year, maybe week 2 or 3, but we talked to each other and thought this could really turn into something. But I don't know if either of us thought we'd get to this point. Maybe the best season ever by a running back in NFL history.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
At their own 23-yard line.
Got it. Ready?
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Play action. Now Richardson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. Ball on the 30 now. Here's 2nd down and 2.
Brings up 2nd and 2.
Here's Richardson to throw. Now he's going to step up and run. Throwing right, and that's complete. And he'll go out near midfield at the 49. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down.
Let's go. 60 by.
Richardson looking to throw this.
And this is going to be caught, but they'll say out of bounds. So it's incomplete. At this point, down big, you'd have to imagine this defense are just going to sit back, blanket the field as best they can.
Yeah, this is actually the easy part of the game for them because, just as you noted, they can sit back, keep everything in front of them. But they blanketed the field the entire game using a variety of coverages.
70 Lions.
Now Richardson.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that would be incomplete. Tried to dial up the long way out there, but it'll be third down.
And they're at the point of the ball game now where they've got to take some chances. They've got to put the ball in the air and just see what happens. But this defense knows that all too well.
Richardson shotgun on third down. Got his man. It's Thornton.
Well, he is out of bounds inside the 35. The Cardinal passing game dialed in now. First down.
And the Cardinals, first down.
Warriors 70.
First and 10 at the 34-yard line.
Richardson looking to throw.
Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
So it looks like they still have some fight in them on this series because it seemed like things were headed for the red zone. But if this defense gets 2 more stops, they can keep them out of that area.
Panther 60. Panther 60.
From the shotgun, Richardson.
Going down the middle, and it's complete. And that's going to be good for another first down as the tackle's made at the Falcons' 14.
First and 10.
Richardson going to change the play here.
They go play action here on first down.
That's to McBride, and he has it. Touchdown, Cardinals.
A great effort there. A beast in the red zone with his second touchdown of the game.
And the Cardinals are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
38. Cardinals, 28.
Back out is the kicker, Ryland, and he'll send this one away. And that one not returnable. It's over the back line of the end zone, so that's going to be spotted up at the 30-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line.
If they can score here, they have a chance to make this a 3-possession game and all but put things to bed.
And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. Successful start to the drive, 17 yards, and moves the sticks. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway.
This pass is caught by London.
And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
The 22 more yards there and another first down.
So it's Falcon football as we welcome you back. And the scoreboard on their side, they're just looking to melt away these final couple of minutes and put this one in the left-hand column.
Back
to throw now on first down. That's going to be caught. And he'll take it into the end zone. Touchdown, Atlanta. Kyle Pitts, 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Falcons are on their way to a 13th win on the year as they add on to their lead.
Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Now Pinion with the kickoff honors following the touchdown. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
First and 10 at their own 26-yard line.
Ready, set.
Arizona's offense at the line, ready to get their drive started.
Richardson working from the gun.
Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
You got to understand situational football because they're playing with the lead here late in the ball game. So the back defender has got to be as deep as the deepest receiver. Keep everything in front of you, rally up and make the play.
Yeah, you would think they had the 3-score lead. Now it's down to 2, but 3-score lead here late. But they wouldn't give up a big pass play like that, but they did. And this one definitely not in the landing zone. In fact, it's over the back line. So this is going to come out to the 35. The Atlanta offense out there for their next drive. Now they are really in the driver's seat here, enjoying this lead late in the fourth quarter. The defense does have all 3 timeouts, but at this point, doesn't look like it's going to matter much.
The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. Looks like he'll throw here.
Throw left side. There's London. Down the left sideline. And he's going to get this all the way down to the 2 before he's wrestled out.
A big play there on the catch and run. 63 yards.
First down. First and goal at the 2-yard line.
They'll drop to throw.
That ball is caught. It's London for the Atlanta touchdown.
A 1-yard touchdown pass.
And the Falcons are an extra point away from making this a 3-score game.
Gonzalez good on the extra point. And that'll make this a 3-score game now. The lead moves to 17.
35. Bradley Pinion set to kick off.
Following the touchdown now, it's Bradley Pinion on to kick this one away.
And he's up across the 25 and down at the 28.
At their own 28-yard line.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense.
Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. They just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
18 Cardinal.
Yeah, Richardson back to throw it. It's taken in. It's Isaac to Slaw.
On the ball now.
It's a gain of 18. That's good for a Cardinals first down.
Trap 60. Trap 60.
First and 10 at the 46.
Richardson out of the shotgun. And that'll be off the mark, too far out in front, and it's incomplete.
I think you put just a little bit too much heat on that one. When you throw it to the outside, you do have to be careful because you got to keep it away from the defender, but you also have to give your own guy a chance, too.
Trap goal 80. Ready.
Back to throw. Here's Richardson. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he takes this thing way down into Atlanta territory. A huge play there for Arizona. 42 yards.
At the 12-yard line.
Richardson. And that is caught. Touchdown, Cardinals. Isaac to Slaw. A 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Cardinals are able to cut into that deficit. An extra point by Ryland, up and good. And the lead is trimmed down to 10.
Cardinals 42. Jack Ryland to kick off for Arizona.
So after the field goal, Ryland back out as he'll send this one away. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 35-yard line.
About set to begin their next drive, the Falcons offense at the line. And still 2 timeouts defensively, but even if they choose to use those, 3 kneel downs should be enough to get out of here with a victory.
And that's exactly what's being stated into the head coach's headset. Oftentimes they have a guy upstairs who monitors this at the end of the game. A little clock management 101.
First down, Atlanta.
They'll look to throw now on first down. That's pulled in by Wilson. And he is going to have a Falcons first down. And it would appear that that's going to be the one to do it.
That's another Falcons first down.
Charles, a lot of happy faces heading into the tunnel as this